Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
PCW faithful, I know you have come looking for champions, but sadly, you will not find any, except for me, Goldschlager, the champion of graphic design, and my henchman, the Jägermeister. That's right, I make amazing belts, match graphics, tickets, and everything you need for your event, be it wrestling or otherwise. I am Goldschlager, and I make art. Oh, Scheiße, what are you two doing here?
That's a piece of art?
Yeah, I should be in a museum. It's my belt.
It's trash.
No! Nine!
Exactly.
The creator of our brand new PCW Championship belt, he is Steve West Ghost with Reeb.
This is West Ghost design right here.
This belt is absolute top-notch, top quality. Look at the snakes in the back. Full marks in that. And you need to go over to West Ghost Designs.
Look at this. Look at this. Look how freaking cool that looks.
The wrestling world knows that West Coast Design is your one-stop shop for t-shirt design, belt design, stickers, match graphics, flyers, and more. West Coast Design.
Hey Jesse, let's see who's going against West Coast.
No,
Dr. Haywood!
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for West Coast Designs.
You can find West Coast Design on Twitter and Instagram at West Coast Design or on ProWrestlingTees.com/spooky apparel.
West Coast, I'll get you. $50,000 on a graphic design degree at Chico State. Damn it.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your f***ing cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that.
All right, folks, here we are, Dr. Haywood, bringing you APW from PCW Limelight. And since this is not a PCW event at a PCW arena, I brought in my friend Bradley Rotten. Jimmy Mack, you can suck it. Bradley's here to do commentary. Brad, how you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be a part of All Pro Wrestling. And hey, Jimmy Mack can't stop me now because I'm not in PCW right now. I'm working for APW and I'm working for Dr. Haywood.
That's right, Dr. Haywood bringing you APW on PCW Limelight. We have got some great action coming up. It's been a while since APW has had a show, very excited to have them back. You can catch them down in the Bay Area. Boy, we've got a crowd of stinky plebs here, though, tonight. Look at these Section 8ers, Bradley.
No kidding. Ham and eggers if I ever saw them.
For sure. Oh, and here comes referee Sparky Ballard, one of the best in the business. Way better than PCW's president, Jimmy Mack. That guy couldn't count his way out of a paper bag. Should have gone back to Sesame Street, I think.
Well, we got a veteran referee here. And we got a crowd anticipating this first match.
Yeah, first match going to be between some PCW favorites. And first out, we've got Hellbound Brandon Humphrey, current PCW Inter-California champion, also the Golden State Heavyweight champion. Brad, what have you got to say about Hellbound Brandon Humphrey?
Well, I like Brandon Humphrey's attitude. I like his change in his attitude in recent years. He seems to not really care what the fans think so much of him. But he's a tremendous talent. I mean, he's got titles to prove it. So I'm anxious to see how he fares in this match.
Definitely has the titles, definitely has the look of a pro wrestler. I prefer to call him Jerkstore Brandon Humphrey, though. Tried to make peace with this guy at the PCW Prospect Super Show, but he just threw it back in my face. So really great athletic guy, but I don't like his attitude. I don't like his personality. He's a jerkstore.
Well, you can say what you want about it, but his attitude has got him somewhere. I mean, he's carrying 2 titles, so you can't really deny his attitude. And here comes his opponent.
That's right, the bad boy, Boyce LeGrande with Lucian D. Boyce, a Dynamite division champion, and he's had an iron grip on that thing 2,000 days plus.
Absolutely. Again, a veteran. Hellbound Brandon Humphrey's got quite a challenge up for him in this match because, he's a very... Boyce LeGrande's been around for many years. He knows his way around the squared circle. So this is going to be a challenge for Brandon Humphrey. But I also feel like this is going to be a fairly even match with 2 great competitors.
Yeah, definitely Boyce LeGrande, the bad boy, telling us 2,600 plus days that he's had that title. I like to call him the master of athleticism. A year ago at PCW Off the Chain, we saw him and Brandon Humphrey go best of 3 for that Dynamite division champion. And obviously Boyce came out on top. So we'll see if Brandon has improved his game at all in a year.
Well, it's a very good point, and I would hope, as a competitor, that Brandon Humphrey has learned a thing or 2 from his competitive matches with Boyce LeGrande. So maybe you would think that he's going into this with a better head, with a little bit more knowledge than he had before.
Boy, look at Boyce just soaking in the accolades from these plebs. Some of them have some good taste, others kind of booing him. I don't get it. They obviously have no appreciation for a master of his craft like Boyce. I mean, you don't hold a belt like that for that long. That's going on like 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely. That's credentials you can't deny. I mean, somebody holds a title that long, that's all the proof you need.
Yeah, almost Bruno Sammartino length of holding that title. My other broadcast companions, James Haight, Manny Roa, they've said that he only defends it once in a blue moon. We're seeing him defend it tonight. We saw him defend it against Vinny Massaro at Battle of the Shark Tank. And once again, a year ago against Brandon. And look at the disrespect that Brandon Humphrey just showed that belt, slapping it like it was a cheap toy that maybe Goldschlager made. I don't know.
Well, maybe so, but you got to keep in mind again. Larry Zbyszko said it best. The human game of chess. There's a lot of mind games going on here. It's intimidation. He's trying to throw his opponent off so he can get into an advantage when they lock up, when they get into the match. And I think that's smart. Brandon Humphrey's no idiot. He knows what he's doing in there.
Well, we'll see. Oh, Lucian Delight. Oh my God, look at this fat slob trying to talk trash to Lucian Delight. Maybe Lucian ought to slap the fat out of that guy's mouth.
That's what I'm saying. I agree 100%.
Good grief, he's just pouring over that chair. My goodness. Well, enough about the plebs. Sparky Ballard calling for the bell, and here we go. Brandon Humphrey, Boyce LeGrande feeling each other out, and there's the lockup. Collar and elbow tie out. Whoa! What a nice arm drag by B-Hump.
Yeah, you know, it's very interesting, you know, the amount of times that these guys have faced each other, but there's still always a feeling out period in every match where you kind of got to see where the guy's coming from, see what he's going for, see what he's doing. Right here, a bit of a test of strength with the lockup again.
Now Boyce LeGrande in a headlock. Brandon Humphrey showing that upper body strength that is extremely impressive, but Boyce reverses, and now he's got B-Hump in a headlock.
You know, the other thing I didn't mention before is these, you know, they're fairly evenly matched in terms of weight and height and size. So it's hard for me to pick, you know, who's going to have the advantage in this. You know, Boyce LeGrande has the veteran abilities and he has the experience, but then Brandon Humphrey, you know, he's still a young guy, but he's, you know, he holds on to 2 titles. He has experience as well. So I'm very interested to see how this is all going to turn out. It looks like Brandon Humphrey's getting in the advantage here.
Yep, B-Hump in control. A lot of back and forth between these two, like you said, evenly matched. Here goes Brandon Humphrey for the ride. Ooh, what a shoulder tackle. Knocked Boyce flat on his back.
Better not hesitate, though, because Boyce will quickly get on the offense here.
Oh, going for the B-Hump dump. Is it going to be over this early? No, Boyce gets out, gives him a nice forearm shot for his trouble. Irish whip in a reverse. And another hip toss.
I believe that was a Japanese arm drag, along with a hip toss, after that hip toss.
Now burying the knee right into Boyce's face and working on that left arm.
Well, and this is, you know, again, this is the wrestling strategy, putting pressure on the face to keep the arm in, and also putting pressure on the arm. Now he's got a front face lock. Let's see if he'll break this cleanly.
Ooh, what a chop from the king of chops.
All legal, though.
Absolutely. Oh, ho, ho, ho. B-Hump giving up the sign of the devil and a big splash in the corner. Oh, Lucian Delight, a little trip up there on B-Hump, followed by a DDT from Boyce, and Brandon Humphrey is reeling there.
Yeah, he definitely feels the effects of that move. He's got to regain his composure, though, if he wants to win this match.
Only a 2 count from Sparky Ballard, and Lucian Delight already making a difference as a manager. You know the kind of value that a manager can add to a performer in the ring.
Absolutely, you know, I had thought that earlier and didn't mention it, but yeah, Lucian Delight, I've known that guy for many years. He's been around for a long time, so he also has had a lot of experience as a manager, and he also is managing somebody who's a champion, so those are credentials that, again, you can't deny.
Only 1 count from Sparky Ballard. Boyce in firm control, delivering some solid right hands to B-Hump's cranium.
He's draping him across the rope now.
Boyce working with the ropes, working with that 4 count, trying to gas Brandon Humphrey. And here comes Lucian paying dividends again.
Very smart. You know, some may say that's blatant cheating, but not in my book. If the referee ain't seeing it, then the referee doesn't know it's happened, and if you can get an advantage in your match, take it.
Absolutely, and if you can take it easy, you take it twice. And Brandon Humphrey is getting taken to the woodshed right now.
Yep, and the simple elbow smash, always effective. You know, there's some moves in professional wrestling, I think, that fans just think that they're simple and they're not as effective as they are, but you get hit with an elbow smash, I guarantee you, you're not going to be feeling too good.
One of the hardest parts of the body, and you know, they tell people, keep it simple, stupid, and that works in the ring just as much as it works in life. And we've got a nice headlock in here. Boyce put all that weight on top of Bhump, trying to take away his breath and his strength.
Yeah, trying to gas him out, trying to get him to where he can't breathe. If he can't breathe, he can't move very well. If you can't move, you're going to get pinned.
Those muscles need oxygen, and Boyce trying to starve Bhump's muscles, taking away that strength gain.
Bhump's in it for the fight, though, man. He keeps going.
Well,
He's giving his best.
And Boyce with a big chop. Now, Boyce is also known for his chops just as well as Brandon Humphrey. Setting him up for, God, and that just reverberated throughout the arena here in Daly City.
Sure did. That looked pretty vicious, too.
Kick to the gut. Brandon Humphrey definitely showing signs of fatigue now, all red and sweaty.
Yeah, I was just going to say, his chest seems to show the effects of those chops, man, and they just keep coming.
Big forearm, and here he goes for the ride, reverse, and Boyce into the corner. Brandon Humphrey trying to get control.
Ooh, this seems to, wow. You know, this match is very back and forth.
Oh, what a big, two times Boyce down to the mat with Brandon Humphrey using that weight advantage. Looked like a Falcon arrow there. Close, 2.5, 2 3/4.
Well, he better stay on him if he wants to get the win.
Got to stop playing to the crowd, Bhump, if you want that Dynamite Division Championship. Going up again for the Bhump dump. Boyce fights out again. Short arm clothesline, shades of Jake the Snake Roberts there.
And Bhump trying to regain his composure, trying to get up, using the ropes to hold himself up. Oh no! Could this be it?
There it is, LeGrande finale. Brandon Humphrey ate all of that. 1, 2, 3. And Boyce LeGrande once again keeps that iron grip on that Dynamite Division Championship.
Well, once again, the veteran prevails. He uses his smarts and his experience. But Brandon Humphrey definitely gave a good fight in this match. I got to give a lot of credit to Brandon Humphrey.
Especially with Lucian D on the outside. We haven't seen him in PCW in a while, paying dividends for his boy, the master of athleticism, that bad boy, Boyce LeGrande.
What a great match, though. What a great competition.
And still 2,600 plus days and counting. You gotta wonder if his reign will ever end. Hopefully not anytime soon. And oh man, these plebeians again. Get the camera off them. I just ate. Well, we are going to have more APW from PCW Limelight coming up after these words from our sponsor.
You know what time it is? It's Roundup!
Is that Roundup? I'll take this easy, thanks.
Is that Roundup?
Yeah, why don't you take this twice?
Thank you.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Get that pizza box back in the ring.
Last slice for the last game. It's Roundup, baby!
Who can resist that melty cheese, tangy tomato sauce, and spicy pepperoni?
You're always doing that. I brought the pizza for everybody here. Hey, man, is that Roundup?
It was Roundup!
Pizza Roundup with locations in Marysville, Loma Rica, and Biggs.
Folks, Dr. Haywood here in my lab with my latest and greatest creation. I'm talking about PCWNorCal.com, our very own website and your home for everything PCW. That's right, you can get on there and check out all of our shows, Prospects, Limelight, our 4 big shows, special events we do. Get onto the roster, find your favorite wrestler, check them out on social media with the convenient links, or go to their merchandise page. If you want to train to be a wrestler, we got links to PrimeTime University and all the information so that you can get trained by Mr. PrimeTime himself, Zack Reeb, plus sponsorship opportunities if you want PCW to work for your business. Folks, PCWNorCal.com, get on it today, check it out right now. This is Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy, and now we're going to take it right back to all the action.
Well, here we go. More PCW Limelight presents All Pro Wrestling. I'm here with Bradley Rotten, and we've got a very special matchup coming your way. Our own PCW's Zack PrimeTime Reeb going to be wrestling in this next match, and it's going to be hard to be objective in this match because both you and I have our issues with Zack PrimeTime Reeb.
Yeah, absolutely. Zack and I rarely see eye to eye. The only thing we see eye to eye on is the fact that he pays me to work for him. Well, currently he's not because I'm suspended thanks to Jimmy Mack. But this is going to be a tremendous match. I mean, taking away all of the drama and I'll say BS that I've had to deal with Zack Reeb. I'm not one to lie and not admit that Zack Reeb is a tremendous piece of talent, and his opponent, boy oh boy, this is a big one for Zack Reeb.
Absolutely, and you know, I've said it over and over again, Zack Reeb, the top trainer in Northern California, if not California or the United States, maybe even the world. What he's done with guys like Rayshawn Prince, Jesse Garcia, absolutely phenomenal. The guy is a stellar athlete. He's amazing in the ring. The sober SOB, got willpower for days. You got to give him accolades for turning his life around and getting rid of the sauce. In the best shape we've seen him in years, but this one is going to be a real challenge for him.
Absolutely, but hey, you know, let's not discredit also, let's not forget, you know, there's a lot of names that have come through Pro Championship Wrestling that Zack Reeb has trained. You know, everybody from Shotzi Blackheart to Jody Christopherson to AJ Kirsch. I mean, names that have gone on to do great things, and they've all gone on to do great things because of Zack Reeb. I hate to admit it, but it's absolutely true. Zack Reeb trained all those people, and they've all gone through PCW and learned from Zack Reeb. So Zack Reeb is a great competitor. He's worn that PCW title many times. He's wrestled for APW many times.
Also a multi-time APW heavyweight champion.
That's right, absolutely, yes. So, you know, he's got a lot of credentials too. But this is going to be a big deal for Zack Reeb, his opponent, when he comes out. Boy, this is going to be it's a big thing for him.
And that's some familiar music. I was a big fan of this guy during the Ruthless Aggression era. I'm talking about the masterpiece, Chris Adonis Masters, and look at the phenomenal shape this guy is in. Probably even better shape than he was in back when he was in WWE. Good Lord, look at that flex.
Holy crap. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with that guy.
Definitely not, and if he can get that Masterlock locked in, I'm sorry to say, it's going to be all over for Zack Reeb.
Well, but think of it the other way. If Zack Reeb can get out of that Masterlock, think of how epic for him that's going to be. That's a big challenge too. I mean, look at those arms. I can't imagine being trapped in a Masterlock. And if Zack Reeb is smart, he'll stay away from the Masterlock.
Well, if Chris Masters is smart, he'll stay away from these plebs. He might catch a case of stupid or heart disease.
Right?
But again, what an honor it is to see the masterpiece here in APW, brought to you on PCW Limelight. Good thing Lady Haywood isn't in attendance, or otherwise she might run away with this guy.
Very anxious to see this match. I'm very excited to see this match. This is going to be a great competition. And hopefully Chris Masters will smash Zack Reeb's face in. I'm just saying, that would be kind of nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind seeing Zack get humbled a little, get taught a lesson. And look at the size difference in these two. Zack has got an uphill battle with this guy.
No kidding. Yeah, a huge size difference.
A definite David and Goliath battle for Zack Reeb, and look at the confidence on Chris Masters. He is not worried at all.
No, he's not. But admit or not, I don't think you should take Zack too lightly. Not at all. Zack Reeb, he's good. I mean, this is going to be a great competition, but I mean, you shouldn't take him lightly at all.
Oh, for sure. Zack can knock your lights out with that super kick and follow it up with that devastating frog splash. Even someone with a muscled torso like Chris Masters wouldn't be able to survive that.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, Zack Reeb, he's got a lot of brains behind him, so I would think, and if he's smart, he'll, again, try to stay away from the guy's power, try to stay away from that Masterlock, and try to get him in a compromised position so that he can get in the advantage.
Masters sculpted like a Greek god, a power game second to none, and a very good technical aspect to him as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But Zack Reeb is as well. Zack Reeb knows how to wrestle. Zack Reeb knows how to put a hold on. Zack Reeb knows how to make you submit, and he can make you submit. So again, I believe this is a little bit more evenly matched than people might think. I know that Chris Masters has a much bigger size advantage on Zack, but Zack Reeb also has wrestling knowledge. He's been wrestling for over 20 years.
Chris Masters has that headlocked in there tight. Zack trying to finagle his way out, but look at how tight he's got that gripped in.
Yeah, he's trying to break that grip too.
Nope, and here's the reversal. And now Zack's got the headlock on. Another thing about Zack Reeb, very good at playing to the plebs, getting them on his side, getting that second man in his corner, as it were.
Yeah, I never agreed with that theory in wrestling that you needed the fans in order to hype you up, to get you going in a match. I don't think you need to, but for some reason, Zack Reeb has an innate talent of getting the people behind him to help him pull something from them so that, when he's down to the wire and he's running out of juice, running out of energy, he can pull from those fans. It's kind of amazing to me, but I don't agree with that philosophy. I don't think you need the fans in order to get an advantage in a match or, to get a better advantage in a match.
Zack Reeb was working on that left arm, went to a headlock. Ooh, big shoulder tackle from the masterpiece. If Zack can keep working on that left arm, he might be able to take away the Masterlock from the masterpiece. Yeah, look at him shake that arm.
Yep, well, I hate to agree with you, but I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. I mean, that's sound strategy. Take out his arm. Take out a body part. I mean, we've said it in commentary many, many times for many years. The theory is you take a body part out and you can prevent your opponent from doing certain things. You take out the arm, your opponent can't grab you. You take out his feet and his legs, he can't move towards you.
Zack Reeb back on that arm again, trying to work some fatigue into those muscles, maybe cause some joint strain. And that'll rip your arm right out of its socket. Masters with the closed fist there. and a big elbow to the back of the head got Zack seeing stars.
Yeah, man. Like you said earlier, the elbow is one of the hardest parts of the body. That's why it's effective in a wrestling match.
Ooh, what a backbreaker. Got to be softening him up for the Masterlock there.
Absolutely. Smart strategy. Trying to take out the guy's back.
Knee to the back, and ooh, another one right there, dropping his weight right down on Zack Reeb's back.
Yeah, that's definitely going to affect him in the possibly in the outcome of this match.
Ooh, what a chop.
Gnarly. That looked like it hurt.
Zack Reeb fires back. Oh, thumb to the eye. Wily move from the veteran there.
I'll never argue with the thumb in the eye. Take the guys out. He can't see you.
Zack bailed to the outside of the ring, trying to regain his vision. And here goes Masters after him. Oh, rake in the back.
That doesn't feel good either.
Oh, what's he got in there?
Setting him up. Ooh! Right into a chair.
Unnecessary, I know.
Chris Masters says it's unnecessary. I don't know. Zack's got a pretty hard head. Sometimes you got to dent it a couple times.
Definitely. Zack Reeb firing back though. These two better get in the ring soon as well. They're going to get counted out. That's another thing.
That's right. Sparky Ballard up to a 5 count there. And Zack once again getting that dome bounced off the ring apron.
As I said, they took it back into the ring. Smart strategy. You can't win a guy out on the floor. Excuse me, you can't beat a guy out on the floor. You can't win the match that way. But it can be effective when using it properly. Much like Masters did. He took out his back, he took out his vision, and now he's working on those body parts.
Yep, taking away his breath in that monster bear hug there. Zack trying to fight out with some elbows. Masters is reeling now. Off the ropes, reversal into the buckle, and ooh, Zack Reeb just took all of that buckle with his back, and look at the pain on his face.
Oh man, you can see it in his eyes. That knocked him out almost. I mean, man, that really took a lot out of Zack Reeb.
Yeah, definitely takes the breath out of you. Folks don't realize that those are metal underneath that padding, so you still feel that. It hurts.
Yeah, that's why when you hear guys hit that buckle really hard, you hear that clicking sound. That's what you're hearing. You're hearing the turnbuckle and all the metal. There's metal underneath those paddings. There's also metal underneath those ropes. Those aren't ropes. Those are metal cables with rubber around them.
Speaking of turnbuckles, there goes Masters head into it, and he takes a buckle now. Gets the boot up.
Yeah, boot straight to the face. That'll make you pretty, Zack.
Well, it could only improve his looks, but that reverse atomic drop. Ooh!
Some shades of Bret the Hitman Hart there with the leg sweep. Gotta love that.
And looks like Zack's getting ready. Setting him up for that super kick.
Yeah, he is. He's setting him up. He's setting him up right here.
Oh, Master moves out of the way.
Can he Masterlock?
Can he get it locked in? Oh, Zack slides out. Nice reversal, and boom, got it right there.
Could that be it?
Whoa,
very close.
I have not seen anyone kick out of that super kick in a long time. Chris Masters must have a jaw chiseled out of marble like the rest of his body.
Maybe Zack Reeb needs to hit him with it again.
Looks like he's getting ready to. He's back in that corner. Masters caught it, spun him around, and now he's got it. He's got it locked in.
Yeah, he's got it. I can't quite tell from my vantage point, but it looks like his fingers are locked in. Yeah, Zack Reeb's trying to keep his fingers apart, which is smart by Zack. That's what he's got to do. He's got to get to the ropes.
Trying to push off the corner. Can't get it. Center of the ring. Zack is going to have to work. It's going to take all of his strength here. And there he goes, forcing the rope break. Sparky with the count. 2, 3.
Smart move by Zack Reeb, though. As I was saying, if you could get to the ropes, you can get the hold broken, and look, you can tell it's affected him.
Oh, yeah. Chris Masters also being very smart, using as much of that 5 count as he dared.
Yeah.
The damage could be done already.
I think he did. I think he damaged, he's got to be damaged some nerves in his shoulders and in his neck. Looks like he hurt him really bad here.
Masters, whoa, slingshot!
I was going to say, Masters needs to follow up on it, and Zack Reeb got the advantage before I could even say anything. And here comes Zack, he's going up to the top rope.
Are we going to see that frog splash? Taking too much time, don't listen to the claps. Oh, and all he did was eat some mat and got a Masterlock for his trouble. It's locked in again. Center of the ring.
Zack might not have a choice but to submit here. I mean, he might be out of commission in terms of...
There it is.
There it is. Tapped out.
Tapped out another victim to the Masterlock. You've got to give Zack credit for that fight. But at that point, it becomes academic once the master of the Masterlock has it dialed in.
Yeah. Great work by Zack Reeb, though. Let's give him a little credit. I guess I'll give him credit. You know, he put on a good competition, but he didn't win. He was not victorious.
Very close. You got to think if Zack would have maybe taken a little less time going up to the top rope, that he could have got the victory.
I agree. There's a great possibility he could have got the victory, but, you know, you make mistakes in matches, and that was definitely one of them. I think he worries too much about what the fans are thinking or what they care about what he's doing.
Zack,
What's this now?
Zack's got a mic.
Nah, he didn't pull my hair. Obviously, he didn't pull my hair. You know, man, I grew up watching you. I grew up in the independent wrestling scene here in Northern California, watching you on national television and pay-per-view.
Well, I was already a man by the time Chris Masters was in the WWE.
And coming in tonight, everybody, all I heard everybody say was Chris Masters is just a body. But no, man, you're not just a body. Right here, right now, from somebody who's been waiting to come back to All Pro Wrestling for over a decade. I want to tell you, because I'm a man, and I'm not afraid to admit it, and I'll give somebody the kudos when they deserve it. It may not mean much, but you're the man.
Some would call this a show of respect, but like I was saying, some would call that a show of respect, but just more grandstanding by Zack "PrimeTime" Reeb. Chris Masters won the match. That should have been his moment. Zack should have been a good loser and slinked out of the ring, but instead, he's got to go and make it about himself and who he watched when he was a kid and how he's going to be APW Champion again.
Typical Zack Reeb.
Typical Zack Reeb. Typical Bradley Rotten and typical Dr. Haywood here, bringing you All Pro Wrestling on PCW Limelight. Folks, it was a pleasure to serve you once again, a pleasure to see the masterpiece in action, and a pleasure to have Bradley Rotten here with me calling the action. Folks, for Bradley Rotten, this is Dr. Haywood telling you to take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice, and join us here next week for PCW Limelight. We're bringing you action from Slammin' at the Orville Salmon Festival. Catch us always on Pro Championship Wrestling on YouTube, or find us on PCWNorCal.com.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I
don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to